It's a little bit funny how these days, right, we're so separate from nature in a lot of ways, even though we're
Hmm.
essentially a part of it, right? We've had this, boom in
Yeah,
technology and all of these
yeah,
things. And in the end, for especially for artists, whether that's a musician, a poet, a painter, right? It's always nature. It's always that
yeah.
return. It's like Walden, like going into the cabin and
Sure.
just hiding
Yeah,
away and just
yeah,
experiencing or re-experiencing that every day
yeah,
is so beautiful if you really take a look at it. And if you have the time and the I guess the privilege to be able to do
yeah.
that
The
these
luxury for
days.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I agree.
yeah,
I
it's
agree.
great. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I think it is also, I think it's also really important, because, I mean, it's always been important to me, just because, like I said, I was just sort of this kind of bored nerd, and there weren't a lot of kids in the neighborhood to play with, so it was just, grab your sketch pad, and I was never bored, so that's not true. Was a nerd for sure, but I wasn't a bored nerd, because as long as I had my sketch pad, I was okay. But nowadays, I mean, we all have our devices, and it's just addictive and hard to get off of these things, these screens. And here they are. They can do great things like what we're doing now, having this conversation across an ocean, in different time zones, talking about, how there's a thread of art that goes back through centuries. So that's great, but it's also the other side of it. Now I'm gonna flip my phone over and read news. I don't want to do that. I really, it's not a great thing to do. It's not a great habit for a number of reasons. We don't want to get into that. But then, there's just so many things that can just bum you out and make you go, I don't want to paint. I'm just not in the mood. So, as much as you can control that and just put it in your pocket. Fine, go outside. Right now it's 10 below, so wear a coat, but and just go out. Just being outside is such a recharge to the spiritual batteries. I think for everybody to some degree, for me, 100%, couldn't live without it. Um, and I am really lucky to be able to live in an environment where that's what it is, as opposed to an urban environment, I guess. So there's a muse right out the door, and she's always in a good mood. She's not worried about things, not very much.
Yeah.
And it's just a great, beautiful inspiration, I think. Yeah,
Absolutely.
good for the soul.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's nothing better than going out and just like, even if you're in an urban area, right? If you can find a tree
Yeah,
to go touch, just
that's
touch the
true.
bark. Just go
Touch the
touch it.
bark.
Go look at it. Go look at it for a
Yeah,
while. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Because I know that, some
it is.
people they might live in an urban area where maybe there isn't grass. Because or else I would say go touch some grass. Um,
Yeah,
but if you
yeah,
could touch a tree, that's probably easier to do. But yeah,
yeah,
totally, totally, totally. There's something there that's very healing in
yeah.
nature.
And I
Yeah.
think has been, for all of the history of mankind. I had a friend, who came up from the city. Doesn't matter which one, but she had lived in the city her entire life, and uh, and it's a great city. But she got here, and I saw her. We were sitting out by the fire at night, and just in a little fire pit in the backyard. And she wandered off from the fire, and just sort of disappeared into the darkness. And I thought, I'm going to check on her. So I went and found her, and she was just beyond the firelight, and she was staring up at the sky. And she was pointing, and she said, "What is that?" And I was like, "What? What is what?" And she was like, there's like this bluish whitish stain across the sky." And I said, "That's the Milky Way. That's our galaxy, where it's on an edge, and you're seeing it like this." And she had never seen it. She'd heard the term Milky Way, like it was a candy bar, but she had never seen the Milky Way. And so, I was like, ta-da!
Oh
There
my
are so many
gosh.
other wonders to behold,
Yes.
out here, day and night.